we have the unpopular topic of the day. Now, the unpopular topic of the day actually comes from a conversation that was sparked on the Gilbert Arenas podcast. Shouts out to Gilbert Arenas. Shouts out to, I think it's called Gil Arena podcast. He was having a conversation with Steph Curry. And and he asked Steph Curry straight up, "Are you the best point guard ever?" And Steph Curry said yes. The argument is between him and Magic Johnson. And to me, I completely agree. I completely agree that the conversation for greatest point guard of all time comes down to Steph Curry and Magic Johnson. And for the unpopular topic of the day, I wanted to give my opinion on the argument. I wanted to give who I think is the greatest point guard of all time. Now, there is no question, and I'm not going to sit here and say that Steph Curry is my favorite player to watch right now. And Steph Curry has been my favorite player to watch for a while now. And I do agree with the sentiment that he said that the greatest of all time conversation as far as the point guard position does go. It's a conversation between him and Magic Johnson. And I'm completely taking my bias out of it. You know, I'm going to be as unbiased as possible when we have this conversation. When we talk about overall stats, career stats, Steph Curry averages 25 points a game. Magic Johnson averages 20. Magic Johnson averages 7 rebounds a game. Steph Curry, 5. Magic Johnson, 11 assists a game. Steph Curry, 7. Magic Johnson has 2 steals a game. Steph Curry has 2, but it's really 1.6, and Magic Johnson 1.9. They both Magic Johnson averaged 0.4 blocks a game. Steph Curry averaged 0.2. Johnson's shot as a career 52%. Steph Curry is pretty much 48. Steph Curry has a much better 3-point percentage at 43 compared to 30. Much better, well, not much better, but a better free throw percentage at 91, and Magic Johnson's at 85. Effective field goal, Steph Curry is 58, Magic Johnson is 53, or .58, .53. Magic Johnson has 5 championships. Steph Curry has 4. Magic Johnson has 9 NBA first team. Steph Curry has 4. Magic Johnson has 10 All-NBA selections. Steph Curry has 9. Magic Johnson has 3 MVP. Steph Curry has 2. Magic Johnson has 3 Finals MVPs. Steph Curry has 1. And Magic Johnson has 12 All-Stars when Steph Curry has 9. Now, obviously, when you look at today's game, that skews a lot of the percentage, especially when we talk about 3-point percentage and scoring points per game, because Steph Curry shoots more. You know, Steph Curry takes damn near 5 more field goal attempts a game. I think that there's no argument that Steph Curry is one of the most influential players in basketball history. When you can just see the effect that Steph Curry has on basketball when you go and watch kids play, when you watch AU, when you watch high school, college, and you just see hell, even in the NBA, you just see the sheer amount of 3-pointers are taken compared to when you compare when he first got into the league and where he is now. Steph Curry, to me, revolutionized the game in a sense of the importance and the willingness to take threes. And I think that, and Magic Johnson, to his credit, is a unicorn. When I say unicorn, we've never seen a player. In fact, I think we've only seen this twice in NBA history. A player, Magic Johnson's height, with the scoring ability, with the assist ability, with just the sheer flashiness that Magic Johnson brings. And I think that the only other person that you can compare, Magic Johnson, or that can compare to Magic Johnson, is LeBron James. That's why when we talk about greatest of all time, when we talk about comparisons, I think a better comparison to LeBron James is, of course, LeBron and Magic Johnson. But to me, even taking my fandom out, it's hard for me to put Steph Curry above Magic Johnson. And I do think it's close, but when it's close like that, that's when you have to go to accolades. I think that if you're just talking about sheer skill, I think that it's pretty much dead even, because there's things that Magic Johnson does that let me say this. There's things that Magic Johnson does better than Steph Curry, and there's things that Steph Curry does way better than Magic Johnson. So when we talk about skills, I think that they're dead even. And when you're also talking about impact of the game, I think that Steph Curry wins that. But we also are talking about a person, Magic Johnson, that we've never seen, I don't think we ever will see a player like that. I think we thought Penny Hardaway was going to be that, but of course, when we talk about the height and the offensive ability, but injuries kind of stopped that one. So when it's that close, to me, you have to go with percentages. You have to go with accomplishments. And while Steph Curry averages more points, 3-point percentage, field goal percentage, free throw percentage, and effective field goal percentage, Magic Johnson is better than him at rebounding, assists, steals, blocks, field goal percentage, has more championships, has more all NBA first team selections, all NBA selections, MVPs, final MVPs, all-stars. Now, I think that is pretty much a lock that Steph Curry is going to be a Hall of Famer. So I think that, maybe with more time, maybe if he wins another championship, I don't know. But it's hard for me when we talk about the pantheon of point guards. It's hard for me to put someone like Steph Curry over someone like Magic Johnson right now. I think that maybe if Steph Curry wins another one, or maybe if he doesn't win another one, but we still see the greatness that we see from for a couple more years, maybe we can have we possibly can have another conversation. But for right now, even though Steph Curry is my favorite player to watch, and even though that Steph Curry is arguably a top 10 player ever, I think that Magic Johnson is better than Steph Curry. And I think that Steph Curry is right now the second best point guard ever. Could be number one. If you disagree, let me know. But right now, I think that he's the second best. I think that he has the opportunity to be the first best. Maybe if we see maybe 2 or 3 more years of, the Steph Curry we saw last year, or maybe another ring. I don't know. But I think that's I'm picking Magic Johnson as the best point guard of all time right now. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.